So today we're doing the making of, well, we haven't chosen a name for the track actually, but me and Diabel's song, and he's an amazing kora player. And like, I think we sort of tore the same circuit. We were both playing at WOMAD a few years ago, and I saw him. I was like, we gotta do something together at some point, you know. So here's the track. I'm really into this track. Like, I don't really I make hip hop and chill music, but like garage and house music, like with, I don't know, live elements is my thing, you know. How did this song start? Yeah. So when I was younger, I was into things like kind of like, I don't know, went through like a rock phase. There's a band called Danzig, and I did this tune called Mother. And it's just three chords. It's like power chords, you know. And I was just like, cool. Like, I think we can make a track just out of those three chords. So I recorded them. I think I added some like harmony. Or like some nice little bits to them, you know. That's all right. I think it was something like that. It's a little bit jazzier, but still with like the power chord vibe, you know. So after the chords were written on the guitar, those power chords, I just played them on the keys. That was that really, and then I just added effects to saturate them, make them sound old, make them sound like they've gone through like a board, you know, like a tape machine or something. So. Power chord vibes. The next thing I thought was like, oh, what tempo should it be? What kind of tempo, you know? So the drums were next. Super simple. Kind of like crusty. I wanted them to sound like they're old, but you know they're new, you know? And then at that point I was like, let's alternate. Let's like have like live drums or like live samples, and then it will drop into like a house or like garage tempo thing. So it starts with that, and then we go a little bit further down, we go into this. I'm into that. That's good. At this point, I was like, okay, cool. Let's just send it, you know. So I just dropped him a message and sent him just these three chords and the drums. That's all you had to work with. Which it's kind of nice to strip it back, you know. Strip it back, give someone like all the space in the world to have a play. And he sent me this. He sent me some mad stuff. Like, I was like, yo, that's what I want. That's what I want to hear. He sent me this vocal, which I did a lot of editing to, just to get it right and sitting right. Yeah, I mean, at that point I was like, well, that's the song, isn't it? It's just like, it just hits right. Nice, like, chanty, powerful vibes. And then he like flipped it and like recorded some kora, which was so sweet. It was just so sweet. Yeah, just throughout the whole song it's kind of there, and I just like bring it down in volume, bring it up. Lots of like, I don't know how it was recorded, but it was, I had to process it a lot. Like, I know these are kind of like short reels, but trust me, a lot of time goes into this. It's not a short job. And then finally, just the effects. Lots of nice like lasers and airy stuff. Nice. That's like the helicopter laser noise. I like that. That's kind of vibes. And then composing it was more just about like, how we bring it up, how we bring it down, like when's it gonna hit, you know? And yeah, this is it. This is my favorite part of the tune, actually. I love this. Ridiculous bass as well. I forgot to mention the bass. Damn. Yeah, here's the bass solo. Shout out my friend Eugene. Super rippable, just like in the pocket, you know. And I always like to make everything sound kind of like, I don't know, sound a bit like old, you know. I'm not really into this like overly compressed, like too polished. It's okay if it's a bit crusty as long as it like feels good and just like hits in the right spot, you know. Especially with like dance music. So yeah, that's the making of me and Diabel's tune. We haven't got a name for it, so.